Hi, this is a video review for the Electrolux Expressionist blender in stainless steel. This is quite a beautiful blender. I mean, it's streamlined. It looks kind of super modern and yet at the same time retro. It's got these buttons at the bottom that light up when you touch them. And the most impressive feature to me was this glass carafe, the top part. It's almost 5 pounds of glass. It's super heavy, super durable. And it's very easy, very intuitive. There's no like twisting and turning. The thing pops out. It can go back into the base at any twist or turn. It doesn't have to be at a certain correct angle. And I'm going to put some ice in it and make what they gave us a recipe for a smoothie, which is very simple. I don't have a lot of stuff on hand, so I used some pineapple that was with the strawberry and pineapple thing. I'm going to add a little yogurt. And what I did on the first round was, yeah, I'm really impressed by this glass, was to, once I started, the ice separated and the thing was too thick to finish, so I had to add some water to it to really get it nice and fluid. See, there it is stuck, and then it was after it stuck, I added water, and then it started into this nice little consistency. It worries me if you're single or don't have a lot of batches to do that this is not going to really help a whole lot in terms of not needing a lot of support in grinding. The blades are very sharp, and that's what the liquid came out to look like. You just lift it up, you put it in your glass, and it's delicious. I mean, that was good. So like any smoothie, right? So again, I don't think that the bottom part was designed well in terms of it being very flat, unless you're using a lot of fluid or liquid type substances. So I do like the heaviness of it. I like that it's probably going to last a long time. I also like the way it looked when you touch the power buttons. There's 4 different distinct cycles. There's high and low, but then there's crush, smoothie, and pulse, and they work just like they say they would. The crush is really for ice. So the bottom pops out so you can see the blades, and they're very easy to clean. This is just unscrew it, and the blades are titanium covered, so they're extremely sharp. You got to be very careful. And there is a way that this rubber gasket will fit into slots that are connected to the blades, so you can look for the slots and make sure they're lined up, and basically you're just going to push it back into the bottom of the glass jar. Overall, I think it's a great unit. It's really, really well made. That's what you really get a feel for in this. But I think for me, I'm going to have a little issue with that, constantly having to stir it if it's not very liquid like if you put a bunch of vegetables in here that don't have a lot of fluid with them, they're just going to separate and stay on the sides until you can get in there and stir it or add the proper liquid. I suppose that's the whole thing with a blender, that it does need liquid to work. And you can see me here struggling a little bit with the blades in that you have to get like one in tilted up and then the other one in. And once I did it, it's really very simple. So I am going to use this as an opportunity to show you how the gasket fits in. There's some grooves here that match perfectly. See that? And the smaller one will go in there. There's a wider one on the other side. And then you can lock it into place, and then you know that you've got it in the correct way. And basically I'm just going to turn the picture upside down and insert it that way. But do be careful, because these blades are truly sharp, and I think that's one of the advantages of having a blender like this, is that it's going to pulverize just about everything. So once I get it back in, you're going to tilt. There it is. And I just turned it upside down and put the base on, which was pretty easy to do. So not a problem there. Overall, a very substantial blender. I think more than one person, you're going to be making things for more than one person, unless you make a bunch of, a batch of smoothies and keep them in the fridge. That works too. Just small things aren't going to work in here. You probably want a counter blender for that. But it is beautiful. It's one that will be in the family for a long time. Good. I'm glad I wanted to show you the LED switches, which are very attractive. They light up, and that you press once to start it, once to stop it on the same button, or to pause it. So that's pretty much the review. I hope it helped you. Thanks.